everybody. Welcome back to New TV. It's your boy, the Fast5000, host of Fast Entertainment Gaming Podcast, the best gaming podcast on the internet. I'm back with another special episode with another special guest, Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is the Ultimate Launch Edition. What does that mean? It comes with Spider-Man Remastered on the PlayStation 5. 2 whole games for $70. It's a great deal. Now, I've been a Spider-Man fan for as long as I can ever remember, as long as I was born. And the fact that we have a black Spider-Man, that's just icing on the cake. This is a spin-off, not a full sequel, so keep in mind it's not going to be a full-fledged game like the first game, but on the bright side, this is the Ultimate Launch Edition, meaning I do have the first Spider-Man game remastered on the PlayStation 5 with all the DLC content. So it makes up for the lack of story and depth in this game, so I get another full-fledged game for the price of one. Now, we're gonna hop into this real quick. We're gonna play some side missions. We're gonna go around, explore, kind of take a peek at the graphics, what's new, give you my little first impressions of the game, what I think of it so far. I'm not done. I'm halfway through the game, so just keep in mind, if you don't like spoilers, don't watch this video. Although we won't do anything spoiler related, but if you don't wanna see anything that this game has to offer until you pick it up yourself, don't watch this video, and if you do, just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll bring you some more gameplay. Let's hop into it. So we're just gonna be swinging around New York City here real quick. Now, as you can see, the best thing about this game is the weather dynamics. In the first game, there was no snow, or there was no day and night cycle, meaning that the game didn't organically change day and night like it would in real life, or nor did it have weather effects. Now, this game takes place in Harlem. This is where Miles Morales lives now. Like I said, this game takes place 1 year after the events of the first game, so he is the only Spider-Man in New York City right now, while Peter and his girlfriend MJ went overseas for a Daily Bugle trip, leaving him the only defender of New York City. Now, this is not a in-depth story. It's not a bad story, but it's also not like something you're gonna praise about. It's serviceable. Its game's probably about like 4, 5, 6 hours long. There are side missions and extra content you can do on the side just in case if you don't want to blow through the main story all at once. I do recommend doing this because you earn skill points throughout the game. Now, skill points, these are what you use to upgrade your character. Now, when I mean upgrade your character, I mean get little attribute points, maybe extra health, maybe an extra gadget slot or two, or you can unlock new combo moves. Now, what's different about this Spider-Man is he has different powers than the first one does, Peter does. He has a power called Venom Punch. It's a bioelectrical magnetic punch that stuns and electrocutes enemies no matter where they are and whoever's next to them. It's a very cool move. You can upgrade it. There's more layers to it. And like I said, this is a much younger and inexperienced Spider-Man. So he is not going to be as fluent or flexible as Peter was, and he's still a kid, so keep that in mind. Now, like I said, he is a black Spider-Man, and if you don't know anything about Miles Morales, I'm pretty sure you all, if you have kids or you just like good movies, check out Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was a character with Miles Morales. Now, what do I think gameplay-wise? It's a very fun game. If you're like into superhero-based games or games like this, I'm pretty sure you all heard of the Batman Arkham Knight series. It's similar like this. You got the little combat system, you got the parry system. It's a button mash, and if you're, if you like that kind of stuff, then this game is for you. And if you like Spider-Man or Marvel games, this game is definitely for you. Now, this plays exactly similar like the first Spider-Man because it's the exact same game. Keep in mind, it is only a spinoff. So I don't want nobody getting the wrong idea that this was a full-fledged sequel. It's a spinoff, but is it worth it? Me personally, like I said, if you're a Spider-Man fan, this is a definite pickup. If you're a gamer that wants more from their game, this may not be for you. And if you're the type of person that likes to blow through games, like in a day or two, this might be one of those games. You might be disappointed. Now, it's still a very, very fun game. The graphics are beautiful, the animations are beautiful, the voice acting, the character models are top notch. This is arguably one of the best looking games on the PlayStation 5 has to offer right now. And if you have a 4K TV, then you're really doing yourself the best type of service because the game is so much more better in 4K. Now, like I was saying about the story, it's not super long and it's not super deep. I do prefer the first game story a little bit more, but it's a spin-off, so I'm kind of just like, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's still fun and you can still understand it. It's not really anything deep to the point where you're gonna be crying or, you know, Oscar nominations or Game of the Year nominations, but this is a solid action adventure game. I do recommend it, but there are other games coming out, so you don't feel too bad if you don't pick this up right away. There's Call of Duty and there's so many other games that are specifically made for longevity. Now, like I said, if you buy the Ultimate Launch Edition, you do get the first Spider-Man, which is a much longer game and a much better game, but the choice is up to you. It's $70 versus the standard $50 for just the Miles Morales experience. Now, as you can see, we're just swinging around the city. Start from there? Okay.
One to go.
All right. Do you want me to start talking now? Okay. As you can see, we're just swinging around New York right now. We're just gonna do a little exploration. As you can see, we're just swinging through the cities. It's snowing right now. This game takes place during Christmas, just in case anybody couldn't get the gist of it with all the Christmas trees around. So we're gonna do a side mission. So as you can see, there's a little app within the game where you access to all your side missions and whatever crimes and petty things you can do during the game. Now, there's the random events, crimes that you do that will pop up on your screen. So just keep on the lookout for that because these will help you level up. And plus, they're fun, a little repetitive because it's the same crime over and over again, but you're Spider-Man. Me personally, I just like swinging around beating people up. That's just me. So we're heading on to a main mission right now. Like I said, spoilers just in case. I'm kind of midway through the game, so if you guys don't want to see anything beyond this point, don't watch this video. But if you do, just click up to about this point, and I'm just talking about the game so far. But we are about to do a main mission, so just be aware of that. I did warn you, so don't hate me after this. So this takes place during halfway throughout the game. You're fighting a criminal underground gang called The Underground, led by the Tinkerer. Just in case you guys don't know, that is a famous Spider-Man villain. But for the casual gamer and the casual person who doesn't care about comic books, that's the plot. So we're infiltrating one of their bases right now. And as you can see, this is the combat. It's just like the first game. Now, Miles moves a little bit more differently because he's a lot younger, slower, and he's inexperienced. But he does have that swag, as you can see the way he's doing them kickflips. And of course, this game has finishing moves that you build up from each combo you get during a battle. And as you can see, these are the different web combinations. You have multiple gadgets. You have your regular web shooters like these, or you can have a holo drone, which will come out and help you during battle, have these little holograms, or a gravity well, which will make enemies combust within and push them about. And last but not least, remote mines that will instantly stun and take out an enemy no matter who you shoot it on. Now, as you can see, this is one of the main suits in the game. Now, there are multiple suits. As you can see, I'm wearing the classic suit. But here are the first four suits: the sportsman wear suit, the great responsibility suit, homemade suit, and the track suit. Now, the way you get suits in the game, you have these activity tokens and tech parts. You can find tech parts within these little boxes within the city that'll show up on your mini-map. Activity tokens are tokens you get from completing side missions, petty crimes, or main missions. You use these to level up and buy gadgets and suits throughout the whole game. So be on the lookout for whatever side missions you might come across because it will help you on the long run. Now, each suit comes with its own suit ability. So one suit you buy may have an ability where you take less damage from ranged weapons. Another suit ability might be where you can gain health from attacking an enemy or perfectly parrying an enemy. But the best part about it is whatever suit you buy, you unlock the suit mod, and you can apply that suit mod to whatever suit you wear. So it's kind of an accessibility thing. You're not stuck to one suit. You can customize it however you want. You're not stuck to just using one suit mod per suit. You can use 2 per suit. And you also have visor mods, which is another attribute that you can add to your suit that will, like I said, reduce damage or increase damage depending on what your suit attribute is. Now, there are also little collectibles in the game that you can use to also unlock some activity tokens. It's not optional, or it is optional. You don't have to do it. It's just up to you. If you want to 100% it and get that platinum trophy, it's completely up to you. But it's little side activities that you can do to increase the longevity of the game. Now, like I said, this is one of the main missions, and we won't go too long because this is just the first impressions of how I feel about the game, and plus I'll have more content about this game as I go along, and then I'll have a final review. Now, like I said, this game has a day and night cycle because, as you can see, it's the daytime now. Now, we're just infiltrating the Infogrames hideout, and we gotta disable these transformers.
Venom tears it apart. Good. Keep doing that.
And like I said, this game does have a stealth option, so before you enter a hideout, you can choose to take everyone out silently, or you can go loud and find everybody. It's up to you. The outcome won't be any different. And just so I can show you a little showcase of his moves, here is the Venom Punch. That is a combo in the game that you can use to successfully attack larger groups of enemies that might overcrowd you. This is the Venom Jump. That will automatically stun anybody in your blast radius. And the best part about this character is he can camouflage. Just in case maybe you're running into a group of enemies and they're overpowering you and you need to get away quick, you just press the up button on the D-pad, you camouflage for a certain amount of time, they can give you chances to get away, sabotage, ambush people, whatever. So, as you can see, this game is obviously, it's a very good game. It's not a very long game, but like I said, if you get the Ultimate Launch Edition, it's just an extra 20 bucks if you're down for that. You get the first Spider-Man game. Now, like I said, this game is not very long, so we're probably halfway throughout the game. But you can swing around the city, free roam, pretty much do whatever you want to do. And as you can see, Avengers Tower, this game is Avengers canon, so for all my comic book fans, that's a little Easter eggs for you that you can find throughout the city. Now, that being said, I like this game, I do recommend it, but of course, it's up to you. If you're the type of person that likes long games, this is probably not going to be it. But if you like short and sweet, get to the point and beat the story and be done with it, then this game is for you. But other than that, thank you so much. I'll have more content available for you guys, just like I said. I'll have a final review, my final thoughts, and I'll have more games to play for you guys. The next one on my list will be Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, so keep an eye on that one. I will be playing the campaign, multiplayer matches, and do a final review on that one as well. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for your support, and you guys have a good one. Stay safe out there.